In this video, we're going to be doing an on-course review of the Bozily rangefinder. Let's go butts around.
Hit the ball!
Hey guys, David Folk here. On this channel, we do instructional videos and golf gear reviews just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. All right, guys, we're out here at Falcon Crest Golf Course. We're on the Freedom Course today. We're at hole number 1, and we're going to be giving an on-course review of the Bozily rangefinder. This is going to be a 6 times rangefinder. I was contacted through Amazon to do a review of this, and we'll give it a try, see how it goes here. I'm going to post a link in the description below, so if you guys are interested in purchasing this throughout the video, you can check the description and purchase it on Amazon. It is going to be rainy, it is going to be a little windy, so hopefully I can make it through the review and be able to see how it goes on the course out here in the real world. We're about 190-ish would be my guess here on hole number 1. So I'm going to shoot this pin, and it's going to give me 183 yards is where I'm at. And so I'd buy that for where I'm standing. The pin's going to be in the middle front. Like I said, I'm about 190 would be my guess for that. So 183 is going to be probably about right. A couple of features about this: it's going to have a slope feature, which I really liked, considering how that's going to work. Also, you guys can see here, has a battery, and that's going to come with 2 of them. I got 2 of them when the package arrived, so that I don't have to worry about going out and spending, I think there's like $12 or $8 or something like that. So I got 2 batteries. What I do like about this, when I look through here, you just tap it to press it on here, and then you hold it down and it locks on, and you can have different modes. One's going to be a pin seeking mode, one's going to give you an angle mode, so you can see what the slope is if you want to see that. It's not going to be probably tournament legal because you can't actually take something off and put something else on to make it not slope. But overall, it's a good, so far, first hole, first shot. It's going to tell me, like I said, 183. Let's go ahead, hit it, and see how it goes. Put it out there, it's drawn around. Gonna be just on the right side of the green. That's gonna be pretty close to pin high. Let's go up there, take a look, see where it ended up. You can see, here's where I ended up. There is the flag stick. All right, guys, out here, hole number 2 with the Bozily. I'm gonna snag this pin. It is in the back. One of the things that all rangefinders have, and this one is no exception, is a little dial that you can kind of focus in on. The pin way yonder down there, and then we hit it, and that says 358, 347, 358. And then there's no slope, which I'm a little surprised at, because it is downhill. So maybe the downhilling isn't as much. It may be the green isn't slopey enough, or isn't down far enough for the distance to be able to give a down slope reading. And obviously I'm not going to go for it at 358 yards with the pond down there. But you know, looking at the modes here, I'm going to go through them real quick. You have a speed mode, which apparently you can shoot cars driving by the course if you want to do that. You have a yardage plus angle mode. Then you have a yardage plus angle mode plus pin seeking mode. And then you have a yardage plus yards up and down that you should calculate into that. So the degree of that, if I go to that mode here and focus in on the 150 marker, it is 186 or so, it says, with the -1 degrees down. So it's going to give you the -1, and it's going to tell you, based on how far it is, where the degree it's going to be. So I'm going to hit it, and I'm going to say, you know, the 150 marker is probably not where I want to hit it. I'm going to hit a little bit longer than that. But if I'm looking at 184 degrees down, wind in my face, probably 7 miles an hour or so, I'm going to pull out my 6-iron and just poke it down there, and probably end up about 180 or so, probably by the 150 marker. So let me go grab that, and then we'll go hit. hold it just a pinch over there, but it's playable. All right, guys, out here, there is the 150 marker. I don't know if you can see that. So the wind caught it, kind of kicked it over right there. Pulling out the Bozily. This is the case that it comes in. It comes in a kind of a canvasy type case. It has Velcro here. You can see the extra battery that you got, which is nice. The thing here, you have a little holder. You can put your strap in there. I was slightly disappointed that you couldn't have like a snap or a Velcro double layer or something to be able to detach this strap and be able to attach it onto something. I like to hang my rangefinder on my click gear cart here, and I have no way to do it. So there's that. All right, looking at the pin, gonna change my mode to the slope. It says I am to the back pin, 165 with the wind in my face. I'm gonna hit a knockdown 8 iron, try and keep it below the wind a little bit and get the distance that I'm shooting for. So let's give that a try. It's gonna be about middle of the green on the left side. That's not bad for keeping a knockdown. Didn't catch it super solid, but let's go take a look, see where it ended up. Well, here's where the shot ended up. Like I said, about middle of the green, just on the fringe. I'm curious to see how close I can get to shooting this. This says 9 yards. Five yards. I saw a 3 yard right here, but now I can't read anything. So if you want to get closer than 3 yards, maybe the Bozily is not the right rangefinder for you. I am impressed. That's pretty close for a rangefinder. All right, guys, last hole for the Bozily rangefinder. I am at the red tees out here, hole number 3. Got a focus in here. .138. The pin is uphill a little bit, so 140. And one thing I did notice is it sounds interesting. Like it sounds like a little zzz, like it's trying to find it and hunt for it and all that kind of stuff. That's interesting that you can hear that, but if you can tolerate that, I mean that's 138 with 2 yards up, and that's like 4 times I've gotten that. So it's pretty accurate, it's pretty quick. I've been pleasantly surprised about the Bozily, considering it's like $130. So let's hit this one last try here. Whoa, I broke my wrist, sent the ball super high in the air, and I'm on the green. Let's go up and take a look, see where it ended up. All right, guys, out here at the Bozily shot. I mean, that's a good shot considering how much of a moon ball that was. That was a terrible strike. Just, I mean, you saw the divot flying. It was, I mean, I could have put that on my head and had a big old like toupee. But here is where I ended up. There is the pin. I mean, that's 25 feet for birdie. So I'm happy that I ended up on the green. I'm happy I have a putt for birdie, or at least get up and down for 2. Yeah, I couldn't be happier. So let's hop over here and wrap up about the Bozily rangefinder. All right, guys, let's wrap up with the Bozily rangefinder. What did I think? Overall, it's actually a quality rangefinder. The weight of it's not too heavy. It works well, locks on really quickly, than I'd even say quicker than some other rangefinders that I've tried. You hold the button down to really be able to lock on it. You can definitely see from further away. The modes are nice. I like personally the slope feature because I use it and don't play in a lot of tournaments. Obviously, if I played in tournaments, I couldn't use this, but overall, it's nice. I'm pleasantly surprised about the Bozily and how well it actually performs. Features I didn't like per se. First one's going to be the battery. I wish it did not have a battery in it. It just does not excite me to know, even though I have this battery that I got and an extra one, to know that I eventually have to go out and buy another one for $8. I mean, that's just expensive, especially when I've reviewed other rangefinders that have a USB port. But again, I'm kind of nitpicking, because the second thing is going to be the case and the fact that it does not have a strap that I can detach and put on my click gear golf cart. So honestly, if those are the two things that I have to complain about, the Bozily did a great job, is really what it boils down to. I definitely would say, guys, if you're looking for a sloped version of a rangefinder, you cannot turn off the slope. So that's something that you do want to keep in mind when you're purchasing this. You can get the angle that it is, or you can get the actual distance that it is, but you cannot turn off the slope. So that's something to consider when you guys are looking at purchasing this. But if you guys don't care, if you're not playing in any tournaments, or you have one for tournament play and you're looking for one to slope play, that's a reasonable, good price. This Bozily is something that I would recommend, guys. And if you're looking at it, go ahead, check out my link in the description below for the Amazon link for this. You guys can take a look there. If you have any questions, while you're down there, go ahead, hit that comment section. And of course, guys, while you're down there, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up because YouTube likes that. Thanks for watching, and we'll chat with you next time.